Hello, everyone. Let's see here. That's working. That's working. Great. Yes, we're back. Last time throughout LOTRO, I guess we made it to... Oh yeah, we made it here, kind of. We did like the first little bit of... Oh no, I guess we stopped before I went in here, and then off stream. Yeah, so I did a little bit of Lebanon, pushed the book a little bit, and now, yeah, we're just gonna... This should be the end of Central Gondor, I believe? Because I think after Pelargir, it's, Eastern Gondor. That's how it works. Yeah. Eastern Gondor, and then Old Anorian is Ithilien, or actually, it might not even be Ithilien. Oh no, it is. It'll be Ithilien, Osgiliath, and Minas Tirith. Oh, that's what the rings were. I was like, why is there rings floating in front of me? It's pages that I couldn't see. Where's this corpse? Hello? Oh, you were hiding under the tree. Or the tree. The building. Let's head back, because I'm assuming we'll get another quest. Oh, I did a couple deeds, I think, too, because I think now... Yeah, my main 5 plus tolerance backup are now complete for virtues. Almost done wit. And then I'll work on confidence next. Actually, that reminds me. Might just switch out justice. We'll put on confidence. So that when wit is finished, it'll put the bonus into confidence. Why do you sound like you are not enjoying the journey? Maybe LOTRO isn't for you. Hey Steven, how's it going? I'm playing the journey how I want, obviously. Maybe it's you that aren't enjoying the journey. Did anyone else comment on your, or I guess, or reply to your comment? Foreign people are saying I'm wrong. Damn it. Well, obviously, whatever the foreign people say is correct.
Corsairs, strange armies.
They only
now
state
darken
facts.
Skies.
Nothing
Corsairs,
else.
strange armies, now darken skies.
I didn't get banned yet, so there's that. Well, there you go.
Expand their influence in Lebanon. The people of Ost-Anglabed find their loyalties called in question as the old wounds of the kin strife are rent anew.
The topic is mostly my way is right, back and forth. Oh, God.
What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder?
See, and the only right way is to give as many options as possible. That's what I've learned over the years of MMOs. Is the more options you have and the more ways to play, then that becomes more of the right decision to make. Have reduced experience, have increased experience. Have multiple leveling paths. So you're not just stuck doing missions or the same zones over and over again. In the same order kind of thing. Have to be careful. I don't want to get them too riled up. I have to keep in mind that most people replying are probably early 70s. Oh. It still blows my mind that there's that one person that said they have reached the max character account on multiple servers, and they purposely choose to level as slow as possible. That has to be made up. There's no way that that person actually does that. There's no way. That just doesn't sound fun. LOTRO players are a different breed, I've come to discover. As I've come to discover these past few days. They are a different, unique breed, that's for sure. Can I just beat these guys up yet? They're not threatening. I can easily kill them. Ooh, the topic. Yes. Want to know where it began.
What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder? What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder? Corsairs, strange armies. Nowadays.
So we've got torn skins, pitted short sword sheaths, shattered. One thing I came away after reading most of the replies, y'all treat this game like an abusive relationship you can't get out of. My issue I'm having is I'm getting close to 73, so I'll be moving to Rohan and such soon. And I know I have a lot of content ahead, but I feel like, why bother? Yeah, that's fair. It's a matter of, do you care to have that specific class at that in the new expansion areas, right? Do you care that much? Because yeah, you don't do endgame. And if you did PvP, I would say, yeah, you just level to PvP, but I know you don't PvP either. So I definitely understand the why bother perspective. And I guess it would just be, do you want to experience the expansion the one time kind of thing? It's basically increased level, increased stubborn virtues, and ally weapons. Yep, that's all it is. Unless you're doing, yeah, raid or PvP or the new dungeons or something.
What is this world coming to? I'll not be ignored.
Yes, WoW does give you the, yeah, they have the hero talents. Yeah, once WoW stopped doing the what is it, the what was the term they used? Borrowed power. Then progression actually became more meaningful. Because you don't even get trait points now, right? Like after, what is it, like 130 or something like that? You stop getting trait points. So you're literally not earning anything as your character progresses. Yeah, you don't even get borrowed power in LOTRO. You don't get any power. You're just maintaining the same power that you had, right? Because your traceries, aside from these ones where the stats keep going higher, stuff like this, like single target attack damage, it stays at 5.5% and 22% the entire time. It doesn't increase in damage. You just have to re-earn it. Right? The level 160 version is exactly the same as the level 86 to 105 version. The only thing that I guess would go up is the crit rating. But that doesn't even like increase your power because it's balanced towards the specific level. So you're just keeping the same
I do not ask much of
crit
you.
rate percent basically. Like if
I
it's
do not
it
ask
will
much
always
of
give you
you.
1%,
Will you
because
let
as you
me
reach a
speak
higher
my
level,
piece?
you need more rating to maintain that 1%. So it's just this weapon will always give you 1% crit rating and 22% single target damage. It will never increase. The only thing that will go up on it is the health. So yeah, sometimes I definitely feel like LOTRO doesn't have any true character progression after a certain point. And that is why so many people don't see why people are arguing that we need more progression. They're happy to just play their alts, level at a snail's pace. I'll have nothing against LOTRO. Is probably one of the few games that are Commodore 64 still running. Well, and a friend of mine was actually saying that LOTRO should take another feature from a different game, and he would just to help with like character progression or giving us the game a sense of progression. A friend of mine stated that we should have a legacy system similar to that exists within Star Wars: The Old Republic, where like you essentially are given a legacy name that applies to your entire account. Or in LOTRO's case, you could make it so that it's just tied to a specific server, I guess. And that as you reach max level, you then earn rewards for future characters, whether it's faster leveling or faster crafting or faster virtue experience. Unique like race combinations with certain classes. Being able to be like, what if you could be an Angmar lore master or something instead? Like, just something unique in that. Doesn't take too much motor skills. It's very easy to pick up and play. Yes, it is. Yeah. That is great, which is why it will never happen. I know, right? LOTRO is definitely suffering from the it's just outdated. It needs features and systems that just can compete with present day MMOs. And that's why I always say that I personally wouldn't pay to play the game right now in its current state. I only play it because I have the lifetime membership. I enjoy the world. It's just some of the MMO specific mechanics and decisions that the games make, I feel like could be better. So that's why I push for it to be better. I really try to fight for this game to be better because I want the game to succeed. Because until we get that RPG Lord of the Rings game that may or may not ever come out. This is our best open world Lord of the Rings game that we have. Two things are holding LOTRO back and will always continue to do so. Outdated engine and SSG's unwillingness to change. Yeah, pretty much. The unwillingness to change and they're just the weird choices that they make in terms of like class design, right? Like what's going on with Red Guardian right now. And weird things like when we reach level 105 on this server, Brawlers and Mariners don't have set bonuses. Actually, or Brawlers might now, but Mariners don't. So like they keep adding all of these new classes, but it takes years and years for them to add actual armor for them to wear. So there's just these weird, like, I don't know, there's these weird situations of them creating something new, but then not updating it so that it's actually functional. They have no need to change because the majority of people keep nodding their head yes, smiling and consuming. Yeah, that is a big problem. That's probably actually LOTRO's biggest problem, is the amount of people that just nod their head and say no, or say yes rather. Yes, this is fine. I'm okay with this.
What is this world coming to?
Someone in that topic commented that LOTRO is just different because it's a story-driven MMO, unlike WoW. I guess the books, comics in 20 years in Azeroth didn't happen or something. See, and what's funny is the newest, well, starting with the War Within, they pushed it to be more story-driven. Like, they had so much more dialogue, and they really wanted you to just sit there and listen to the story and the conversations being had. They wanted you to sit there and read all the quest dialogue. Like, they actually asked players to do it because they said, we have made a massive push towards a more story-driven focus with this expansion. And that's going to continue from here on out. So the Midnight expansion or whatever is the same way, as far as I'm aware. And concluded with, so once again, either accept the reality of LOTRO or move on. My reply is, so what do you want people to do? Is consume, not make any suggestions, utter no line of criticism, just nod and smile? I think whatever deity you're not in charge of anything. Yep. People really don't like criticism in this game. And it's always about their way, too. Like, even with some of my class guide videos that I'll do at certain levels, right? The whole purpose of it is just to help newer players kind of understand the class basics and just give them a baseline to work with. Like, this is what I use, this is why I use it, and this is why it works. But go ahead and make changes to what you want. But there's so many people that will come at me and be like, this is wrong. This isn't how it's supposed to be played. You should do this. Don't listen to him. He's wrong. Like, it's not about being wrong or right. I'm just giving players an easier understanding of the different classes or gearing or whatever the topic is. It's not saying that there's a wrong way or right way. I'm just giving them a path to start their journey. Because it's about the journey, so you make your own choices later. Oh, that's also true. Yeah, Star Wars: The Old Republic has been critically acclaimed for years and years for its story. LOTRO hasn't. If it was truly a story-driven game, it would be similar to Star Wars: The Old Republic. Final Fantasy has been... Oh, this was a big fight that I didn't actually mean to do. Okay, J-Jax is saving my life right now. Final Fantasy XIV has been showered with praise for years and years for its story, its cutscenes. No, LOTRO is the pinnacle of storytelling in an MMO. I didn't even know that about Final Fantasy XIV. That's really cool. See? Yeah, there's just so many more games that are actually acknowledged for their story. And it's definitely not LOTRO. Some of the Final Fantasy XIV cutscenes are 90 minutes long. God damn, you're like watching a movie. Let's go. I know some people really hate that about games, but I don't know. I kind of enjoy that sometimes. I'm okay with games that have long cutscenes. It just makes me invested more in the story, honestly. They tell you in advance, the part you're about to do has several long cutscenes. Make the time for it. I like that. That's fun. You will be stuck here for 3 hours. Are you sure you want to continue? So it's not like, I'll just wrap this up before work, then you arrive 4 hours too late to your job. J-Jax, why did you make me drunk? I can't see anything now. Speaking of drunk, oh no. You're alive and I haven't gotten myself
What is this
a
world?
beer yet. This will not stand.
I do not ask much of you.
Need to find his brother, which is apparently over here.
Tell me what you need or move along. Will you let me speak my piece?
Oh, session play. I don't remember this one. I've probably never done it, actually. If it wasn't tied to the book, there's a good chance I never did it. Because I would have blazed through this content as fast as possible. Back in the day. Because I think when I came back, yeah, the level cap was 105, so I probably would have hit 105 even before Pelargir. Probably even, I would have hit it in Ringlow Vale, maybe slightly later. I think it's still wild that they released 3 regions of Gondor, but never increased the level cap.
Now fearing for the fate of the Corsairs,
No
Doxan,
appreciation
brother of
for the
Jar-Jax,
journey.
recalls his
Just
dread in
one
Dor en
quest
Annion,
still
and
dialogue
observed
has
the
been
meeting
read.
of the Scourge and a
Or not
terrible
one
man.
quest still dialogue has been read. I'm gonna have to slander you on the forums while you're live. Ooh, please do. That would be hilarious.
What is this world coming to?
Streamer doesn't read quest bestowed dialogue and doesn't appreciate the journey. I'll make sure it's at least 2,000 words long because I know you hate reading just to fuck with you. I do indeed hate reading. This dude really thinks he'll rule Gondor while Sauron's still alive? What a fool. See, in a story-driven game, Star Wars: The Old Republic and WoW would have these lines voiced. Just saying. Wow, bro's mad, so he just murdered someone. Oh, what do you know about the game Crimson Desert, Steven? Do you know if it'll be good? Have you seen people talk about it yet? I've been hearing some like people are excited for it, but I don't know much about it. I just know that it also comes out the day before my birthday. So I'm like, ooh, is that a birthday gift I give to myself? I don't know. I'm not denying LOTRO is a story-driven game. I just hate triple idiotic statements, and that is what makes this MMO somehow unique.
What is this world coming to?
Oh, so it's basically morale or finesse. I could do this and give myself more crit rating, I guess. I probably won't change it. I think I'd rather have the finesse because my finesse is a little bit low. I am so hyped for it. I mean, I want to try it, I guess. This same devs made that MMO. Oh, they made Black Desert Online? So they took that and took out all the MMO crap. Oh, interesting. Okay. I never played Black Desert, but again, I heard like relatively positive things about the game. But you're hyped for it, hey? Okay. So then I'm assuming it looks semi-decent. I haven't looked into it, but I thought I'd ask you. So I figured it'd be something that you would have heard about.
This is intolerable.
Alright, now we can do this and do this and then put points into confidence, and from there I don't really care where points go. Oh, we gotta go back to Lynn here, okay. It's the kind of game I look at and then look over to my RTX 5070 Ti and go, you better fucking deliver. You hear me? Or so help me God. So is it gonna be the last game you purchase before you retire? I would think a 5070 would be able to perform. I hope my 3060 Ti will be good enough. It's supposed to be pretty beefy. I'll see. Well, for now, the retirement is semi-canceled. Ah, okay. Dino statue hasn't gone up for pre-order yet, so I don't have any details on if I'm going to buy that one and retire the PC or just not do anything. Okay. Speaking of Alien, Alien Earth Season 2 is confirmed to be filming in May, according to at least the lead actress. She said that yeah, that's when they start filming, so that's exciting. Alien Earth statue would be great. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, have those Xenos. Okay, so then does this give us the epilogue of Lebanon then? We have to go a little bit further.
This darkness.
Honor
is a
and
weight on my
justice.
mind. This
Here we go.
darkness is a weight
Sons
on my
of
mind.
Roving
This
Threat.
darkness is a
Repeatable.
weight on my mind. This
Repeatable.
darkness
These
is a
are all.
weight on my mind. This
Just yet.
darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days.
They have the
After learning
alien
Bar
license. They'll
Gazor's
make more
whereabouts
statues.
in
Oh yeah.
Lebanon, Echar and Herion rally at your side to avenge Garvir as Jarjax prepares to
buy
deal
that
a devastating blow
statue.
to the
Yeah, you
heirs
can
of
buy another.
Castamere before
My
they
bucket
can
list
lead
of
Umbar
statues would
to
be
ruin.
Warrior Xeno from
These are
Aliens.
troublesome
Fourth
times
Being.
indeed.
Ooh. Yeah, I think a queen, a Xeno queen statue would be pretty sick. The warrior aliens though are cool. I like them in there's an RTS alien game or Alien vs Predator game. The warrior Xenos in that game were like had a little bit of a blue tinge to them and then had some green and they look I just thought or to throw in a completely different direction. A gigantic Denji or a statue from from the Chainsaw movie. Yeah. That is gonna be one movie to immediately watch when I get my bigger TV. I've been watching everything on a 40-inch, sitting at more than 3 meters away from it. Not ideal. So yeah, I'm getting a 55-inch. That's what I did too. I went when I bought the current TV I have. I was like, I need a minimum of 55. I could go bigger, but I need minimum of 55. Anything smaller than that just didn't feel worth it.
What is this world coming to?
Level of animation that is human made. Your AI bullshit will never do this. Need passion and soul to create art like that. What do you mean? ChatGPT could totally make something like that. It would just take it. It would just take you probably years and years for it to actually catch up. One day, though, AI will take over the world. One day. Can ChatGPT make a budget PC cost the normal price of 600 euro again instead of 1600 euro? Yeah, it would if it could delete all of its servers and like storage space and factories that it takes up. Then sure. We're talking case with a normal motherboard, no graphics card, the smallest SSD I could find, 16 gigabyte of RAM, and one 4 terabyte hard drive and mid CPU. God damn. Yeah, computers are gonna be too much. 1,600 fucking euro. Yeah. That's a bit depressing. Not even like anything top line or graphics card related. It's just like at this point, bare bones essentials required, and you're over 1,500.
How may I help you, friend?
Yeah, exactly. You just hook it up to play movies and shows. Yep. And it's still 1,600. You're better off just buying a new console and using that to watch TV, movies and
What
shows.
has become
and
of
stuff
our
like
lords
that.
in the East, I wonder? Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies. What has become of our lords in the East, I wonder? Corsairs, strange...
Yeah, I wouldn't
Gondor
lower the
needs your
RAM
aid.
to 8 gigabytes anymore. My setup that doesn't work. I have several services running in the background. My new PC this game shows it down. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's. Still need some stars of merit. I guess it's full. Never mind that. I refuse to pay for Belgium Netflix. I'm paying as much as you would pay or someone in the States, and I probably only get 1/10 of the content. Oh, for sure. Yeah, why pay equally for less? Well, exactly. Yeah, that's.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
I will say, actually, over the last couple of weeks and even the rest of this month, Netflix is adding a whole lot, at least for Canada. So I'm kind of excited for that. Like, it definitely feels like we're getting a lot more quantity and quality. Okay, so we picked up the quest from you already. got these Galar geared quests to do, so now we'll go off here. Noxyland has a lot more people, aka consumers, in Belgium, so we're pretty low on the priority poll. I get it. Rights and stuff are expensive. Yeah, it does. I just think that in a situation like that, it should be up to Netflix to be like, hey, you know what? Let's reduce the price in those countries because they don't have as much or something like that. I am going the wrong way. I can't jump down, of course not. Am I going the wrong way? I get so lost in this city. Here we go. Yep, which is why people use a VPN. Put your location USA or the UK, enjoy all the content. Yep. Son of a bitch, I got captured by I scared. I wanted to skip this. Ooh. Nope. Actually, I think you can technically. I think you can leave somehow. Like I think if you map out, you're fine. I just don't remember how to go back to it if you ever wanted to actually go back and do it. Oh, you can just leave instance. Oh, nice. Should I do the Gap of Rohan for some extra levels or just immediately go to Rohan? I would do...
I saw another
Go
invader
to...
nearby. He crept that way
Oh,
around
actually,
the
you
wall.
might need to be 75 for it. Because I was going to say, you could go to Lothlorien, talk to Galadriel, and start the book headed towards the east wall. Because that... The following that book and then doing the east wall quest is a lot of experience. And then you can go to the Wold and start Rohan that way. But I don't know if you can pick up that quest if you're not 75.
What news do you bring, traveler?
I mean, you can still go to
I
the
greet
east
you,
wall.
friend.
It's just because the book, like, it starts off slow because you gotta do the classic walking around and
Will we
stuff.
ever see the
But
sun
then
again?
once you follow the book to the east wall, it's a bunch of experience. Yeah, you can do the Great River too. Yep. But if you're also already just near the Gap of Rohan, you could just do that for a few levels. Because the Gap of Rohan isn't bad. Hold on, I need to go open up another window in the house. It's hot in here.
What news do you bring, traveler? Well met.
I saw another invader nearby. He crept that way around the wall.
The great master we follow gives life unending to those who faithfully serve.
Wait, what do I do with... Oh, wait, do I gotta go to the river? That's what it is. Probably have to go down here. No? Maybe go a bit more south? Oh. Right there. Apparently this exact spot is where the basket goes. Nowhere else. Nowhere else on the river. Just that exact spot. Story-driven basket. Oh, it's a roving threat. Just ignore him. All right, where's the exact spot for this one? Right here.
Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies. Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies.
Wait. Oh, no, we still have another quest. I was gonna say, like, wait, where's the epilogue quest? But trapped in place and unable to move. There is literally nothing near me. Classic LOTRO invisible walls. I swear, a 60-second rooted debuff out of nowhere. Oh! I know where you are. You are in that forest, aren't you? You're in Gravenwood. Yeah. You stepped in a trap that you couldn't see because you haven't picked up a quest yet, because the quest only triggers when standing in a specific spot. But the traps will still trap you, even though you can't disarm them. And when you step in the traps, yeah, you are truly rooted for 60 seconds. Or 30 seconds or something like that. Oh, you did the trap quest. And now I'm trying to make something trigger so I can finish the main quest of this thing. Oh, so then you've just accidentally stepped in more traps. Lovely. here. What's the name of that deed? Or oh, right. Here, use this to find where you need to stand. Just click on the quest that you haven't done, and then when you go to walkthrough or notes, it will tell you where to stand to trigger the quest.
What troubles you? Share it with me, and we will bear its burden together. There is much to be done, and little time in which to do it. I want to know the hazards of the Undween before we put upon the water. I am still weak from my stay within Saruman's dungeons. Exhausted and frustrated. There is much hardship ahead of us. Did you fight in the battle?
Hunting pack. Oh, kill a hunting dusk hound or a dusk hound in the area, in a specific area. So you gotta go to a specific area that's more on the west side. Almost when you enter Gravenwood from the west. From Carriglin. And it should trigger the quest, apparently. Or allegedly. Yeah, obviously, right? Because how would you know to go to a specific spot and kill a specific enemy?
I greet you, friend.
Oh, do I go back there now? That was a daily quest. Okay, hold on. Now I need to figure out how to unlock this quest. Epilogue of Lebanon. Story-driven patience tester. Epilogue of... Okay, we did that quest. Sister's Return. Did that one. So there's a way I could check to see which quests I've completed. Pretty sure I did these quests. Okay, let's go. Let's just take another look at this. Oh, wait, I can. Oh. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, now it's just going to load. But thank you for that. Actually, I didn't even think about that. I totally forgot you do that. Okay, so then have I done. Foreign Guild's Visage. Yes. Battle of... Oh, did I do Even in Darkness? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. On the Coast. Yep. Men of the Grim? Yep. Marooned. Memories of Peace. Children of the Sisters. Yes. Far. Yep. In. Oops. Approaching. Honoring. We just did. The Sister's Return we just did. A Headless Serpent. Fence. Or the Shadow. Blood of the King. Devoted Heirs. Me Within. Huge. Cleansed of Fear. Fate. Scourge's Bounty. Strife. What a long quest chain. Crossing the Threshold. The master doesn't know how the game works. Advocates for changes to many complexes. Change completely. Thoughts, LOTRO forums? Oh god. Russian should. Out of their. Wait a minute. I don't have that one done. Okay, out of their depth, Ost, Engelbed.
These are troublesome times indeed.
For Engelbed. Oh! That's what I don't have, is I'm also not... I'm not friends with them yet. That's what it is, also. Okay. So if we do this out of their depth quest... we should be fine then.
Corsairs, strange armies, now darken skies.
There we go. Also, beer drinking viewer has old man... has old man yells at LOTRO cloud syndrome. Wait, where is this? Oh, there we go. It was just delayed. Level 73, nice. Oh my god, look at this amazing new thing I can do with my bow. I can jump in the air and let loose 3 arrows in one attack. Oh wait, I tapped into Final Fantasy 14, my bad. Cool looking skills in LOTRO? No, that only belongs to lore masters and runekeepers. Although I guess some warden ones looked cool at when they were first came out. Like the ambush, or like the after you ambush and you do the stab, there's a little bit of a leap and then a stab the target. Looked kind of cool. But you want hunters to have cool looking skills? No, that's not allowed. How dare you think of something like that? This is a story-driven game. We can't have cool animations. As far as I'm aware, I'm not quite sure which AoE you're referring to, but as far as I'm aware, Runekeeper still has some cool looking AoEs. They've got like their big shockwave ability that's really cool. They've still got their meteor strike attack. It's an AoE. You burn the banner, please? There we go. Hunters are pretty much the Ubers of Middle Earth. Yo, my drunken body needs a ride to Michael Delphi. I thought they removed an AoE effect from a skill, not sure which. Maybe they did, and I wasn't aware of it. The only AoEs I can think of is they have their, like their electric purple blue shockwave looking ability, AoE that goes all around them. That looks pretty cool. And then, the meteor strike that they call down one giant meteor. And it's an AoE ability. Okay. We've reached Friend now. So now, where does this quest... Where do you get it from? Okay. Going to the right spot. Oh, I see what you're referring to. I mean, that one wasn't cool looking. And the animation's still the same. It's just a single target skill instead of an AoE. Fire ridicule can no longer target multiple enemies. Creation of runes, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they needed to make that change, unless they tied it to something else. I mean, they can spread dots, though, I'm pretty sure anyways, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I didn't know that, though. It's kind of funny. You're doing too much AoE damage, so we're moving a trait... We're changing a trait point. Get wrecked.
What has become of our lords in the east, I
There we
wonder?
go. Epilogue.
Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies.
I really just think their vivid imagery, combustion, and epic conclusion were probably their coolest looking skills. Epic conclusion looks cooler from far away, just because you do see like the long lightning bolt from their hands to the target, and they just kind of look like, you just look like a Sith Lord. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I do think Lore Master skills look better. Rub stones together and fire happens. Great. figures this out ages ago, bruh. At least LOTRO still has better animations than some of the WoW stuff. So I feel like WoW animations are just the same, like, throw hand in the air, channel something. Fireball. Throw hand in the air. Oh, I'm gonna die. I pissed off every single mounted unit. That was close. I swear, there are times I still like this game. I swear, like I said, I don't have to think when I play this, and because we get no real skills after a certain point, I don't need to bother with rotations, and the landscape on normal is easy enough to just play even when I'm drinking. Yep. It is very easy, and it's very relaxing. I totally agree with that, and that's nice. I think that's very nice. It's just held down by like all the things that we discussed earlier. Weird decisions, certain people of the community, stubbornness.
Tell me what you need or move along. Why are you bothering me?
Wait, that was it for the epilogue quest? Just come find J-Jax? Wow. As opposed to that other epilogue we did where I had to go to like 8 different locations for the leader of the Oathbreakers to find some secret relics or whatever and bring them back to him. That was annoying. Okay, so which reputation am I closest with in terms of ally? Okay, it's pretty much a tie between, it's only a 500 XP difference between Men of Doran and Mill and Men of Ringvale. For now, I'm not pulling games from my hidden list or changing anything to it, just until I know more about what I'm going to do. I might play Soulsborne and WoW again at some point. Yeah, it might be good to experience it kind of one last time. I'm really tempted to go to Classic TBC. I'm really, really tempted. But there's just so much other stuff I have to do right now. I just wouldn't have the time to play, so I can't justify paying for a sub for like 2 hours a week kind of thing.
What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder?
Go. Yeah, I had the time. It was the holidays. I had the time to completely devour Legion Remix. Absolutely. I don't have that time anymore. So maybe over the holidays next year, I can visit Classic and devour that. And then I can justify a month or two of the sub.
These are troublesome times indeed.
The Corsairs cast aside their weapons when they fled.
We'll get a level cap increase at in June. We get another one in September, and then after that point, we don't know. And actually, after that point, yeah, we get Mordor in September, I believe, if I remember right, and then we don't know what the life status of the legendary servers will look like at that point.
Looks like Techeron owes me some coins.
Exactly. Neither does SSG. That's exactly it. Wait, where am I taking this? Loading the ships. Oh, I gotta go this way and south. Yeah, once the legendary servers are done, it'll be easier to dedicate more time to other things. Because at that point, I'll just be focusing on like one character for the live servers. Nothing stopping you to create a max amount of characters on all the US servers. And EU, fuck the leg, just consume. Yeah, what's stopping me is my sanity. I want to keep that as much as I can. You're a Twitch streamer, whatever sanity you had left, you just signed away to him. Damn it. I should have known better.
I can ascertain little from these maps, but Orthon... What a fine gift! I did not think you knew of my interest in cartography. I overheard your conversation with
that
Orthon,
quest is done.
and have a suggestion of my own.
Where are we taking this barrel? Oh, to the same boat. Okay.
Pains me to see Lothrandir so weak.
That one's done. Just make all the alts and do one quest per day on one alt. You're golden for years to come. Oh my god. Yeah, the only thing I would do slowly over time would be yeah, like once I get all of my characters to 130, whether it's on this server or I have to transfer them off and do it on a live server, that's fine. But I get them all to 130 just for the titles, the difficulty titles, and then yeah, it's just a matter of waiting for each new expansion to become available on the store. Why can't I jump down this? I still never understand the logic of this. Sometimes you can jump off buildings, but sometimes you can't because reasons that we have determined. Short stream, I reckon.
Yes, what do you want?
I think I want to get my, because of, I don't know if I want, I was planning on getting my guard through, maybe I'll do my guard as well, just so I have the tank for 105, but I won't worry about I won't worry about the rep and stuff as much. Probably just level my guard, but I think I want to get my champion through the 100 level cap. Just because champion's really good at 105, like really good.
I see you had more success.
So it'll just give me more options for raid and stuff. But I think at that point I'll just start going back to leveling characters. Once I've done everything on my lore master, and I still have tons to do on my lore master. I gotta rep farm at least one of the factions. We still have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones to do, and Minas Tirith is goddamn massive. I heard the same thing too. I heard that guard has been struggling with aggro after, yeah, because of a bug. Because they just holding aggro got easier for tanks, because they got buffed, and threat gained through DPS was also reduced for DPS classes.
Finding the maps and helping with all these maps.
So
Thank
it
you.
became
Asking for help does not
a lot easier, but then because of this bug, it like
each other,
negates all of
we
the
have
changes
nothing
that just
to fear.
happened.
I hope the task was not too onerous for you. I will soon depart on the ships, but I have another purpose for you.
I have heard
Banner
a
of the
great
King.
deal about you, and I welcome you as a companion. I have 4,000 men with me. They will travel behind us. We will scout ahead of my men and clear the way for their swords.
Wait, can you put this on the auction? Just realized it's not bound to a camp. So I'm like, wait. Theoretically, then I could go to the auction house, sell it. Why? Well, I'll use it on this character, but I'll make it a... Maybe I'll see if I can sell it on an alt or something later. Nice one, SSG. You can only break a mechanic that's been in the game since day one. Yep. Okay, so this is taking me to the next area. So then let's do so now we can do the Pelargir quests. Warden means everywhere our time is now, at least until they hot fix it. They also buffed Warden's damage actually by quite a bit, which is really nice to see. I feel like every time I read about Wardens, I'm like, oh yeah, that is a class you can play. Warden was my favorite class. I played Berg and Hunter in SOA, and then when Moria came out with Warden, I immediately dumped them both to play Warden. And it was my main all the way up to... Well, I switched it up at 105, but I still played it. I went to Lore Master at 105 just to have something different in Raid, and they were super needed. But then, yeah, I still went back to Warden up until they reworked the Warden. Once they reworked the Warden, much like what they've done with Red Guard, I dropped it as because they changed so much with Warden. The muscle memory of the gambits and stuff that I built up over the years with rotations and the gambits themselves was it was now pointless. Your rotation was completely different. Your traits were totally different. The order of your gambits was now completely different, and it just totally threw me off and messed with my muscle memory. So I abandoned the warden at that point. They've still been good, like they've always been good DPS classes, and their tanking has been hit and miss depending on the expansion. But yeah, I couldn't. The rework really messed with me, and I just didn't like it. Even though in some cases you could argue that the rework made them better, like it added a lot of quality of life things, which were really good, but just the rework to the class itself was difficult for me to process. I feel like I can only talk myself into thinking I'm going to level all these classes before I'm lying to myself. Oh, I completed the Slayer deed. That. Okay, so confidence is done. Then I guess we just pick... I don't know, we just pick charity, I guess. Just level up the passive morale. Brawler is fun, punching and kicking people is therapy, sort of. I do need to play my Brawler more. Because, yeah, their class felt fun to play.
There's naught but ill omens these days. There's naught but ill
And they're another class that I don't know very much about,
There's
so I
naught
like
but
playing.
ill omens these days.
I like playing them.
This darkness is awaiting. There's naught but ill omens these days.
Is there a quest?
This
Questing
darkness
or
is a weight on my mind.
roaming enemies? Eastern. Okay, so there's no. That's fine. I just do this for the rep at this point.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies.
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
There's naught but ill omens. This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days. 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 This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days.
Ah, there's the quest indeed.
This darkness is a weight on my mind. This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days. This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days. This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days.
There's this cooking pot.
What strange darkness covers the sky?
Darkness covers. That would be clouds, man. There's not even clouds. Is there? Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess there's kind of clouds. Well, not really. Kind of clouds, I guess.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder?
This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days.
Story-driven game says there are clouds. So by God, those are clouds. Damn it. Alright. Story-driven game is correct.
There's naught but ill omens these days. This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days. There's naught but ill omens these days.
Be doing a epic battle here. Because I need the stars of merit for the jewelry. I got one piece now, so that's kind of nice. They are still a thing in Gondor. These ones, though, I feel like the Gondor ones are actually a little bit better. Well, better in some ways. Like, they don't feel as long, but you also can't speed them up as much. Like, the Helm's Deep ones are definitely a lot longer, but you can speed them up by just, like, spamming a catapult.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
You can't do that as much in the Gondor ones.
There's naught but ill omens these days. There's naught but ill omens these days. This darkness is a weight on my mind.
If you don't lose your catapult the first 10 seconds, like a dumbass. Yep, you do need your catapult. It's essentially an automatic loss if you lose the catapult. The second part of Gravenwood is good. One NPC giving you 3 to 4 quests each time. You just move on. Yep. Yeah, it's just that start with the going into the specific locations. It's annoying. Ooh, a treasure.
Why are you bothering me?
There's 20 of them? Damn.
There's naught but ill omens these days. This darkness is a weight on my mind. This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days.
Apparently we're actually in queue to enter. Interesting. I don't think I've seen this in a long time. How is there a queue to enter that? Oh, there we go. Is it across the entire game? Because there's no way there's a queue for it for just this specific server.
Within Pelagia's walls, just as you promised.
Cut them down! Goblins are the priority!
Aragorn and his forces wait on us, my friend.
Fight them!
There is the winch. Let us open this gate. We've drawn attention. Defend the winch.
Defend the winch. Can I defend the wench instead? Yes, I am impatient. I want to do it now. I have not watched Sinners yet. It is on the list of movies to watch, though. I think I'll watch it with my dad, actually, next week. Stop streaming and watch it. I don't even know what it's on. Or if it's something, if it's even on something I have access to. At least not in Canada. Yeah, it's only on Crave in Canada, and I don't have Crave. That's why I have to watch it at parents' place. Which is, I think, yeah, the plan is to watch it. Are we done yet? There we go.
And behold, there is Aragorn, there!
Pillagers everywhere. Let us rout them then. Aragorn wishes to face the entire Corsair host. Excellent work! Join us at the piers!
Forgot the ballista was up here.
A number of citizens are pinned by the enemy. We must rescue them, or they will surely be lost.
Yeah, I gotta wait till they do the bonus objective. Spam this. So I was in this big battle, and a bear helped me fix the ballista to drive them back. Oh, Grandpa, you and your stories. It's Ben! Hi, Ben! How did the exams go? I guess you were you probably just set it up. You probably didn't do much after. Set up and takedown? One day I'll do that 188 times. Oh, God. Sounds like what I need to do is make things more expensive. Good Ben is here. He can back me up on SSG playing. He holds this game back. It's one big Dunland conspiracy.
Half-troll has come into the area. Defeat him before he does great damage.
Let's come kill that thing. All right, there we go. Oh, nope. Oh. Why can't I aim this ballista down more? Because you're incompetent. November 1st, 2020, SSG and Daybreak were purchased by NAD Global 7. I have never heard of a NAD Global 7. Ask stupid questions, I will go out of my way to give you a list of games. Replace games
villagers are routed.
prizes, no scratch.
On to join
There's
Aragorn
no
at the
prize
pillars.
to win in LOTRO. Fair. Yet I am playing, as are you. It's true.
We must defend this spot so that Aragorn's forces are not flanked.
Corsairs escaped.
I can stay here and defend stuff here. I'm debating dinner for tomorrow, ordering pizza, ordering french fries. Oh, pizza. Barricade's good, barricade's good. These guys all look healthy. Wait, what? If you are curious, the person who runs a NAD Global 7 is called Galtrev? What? Can't hold it against you though. Oh. Tell me your french fries suck. I'm not telling you your french fries suck. I just told you that answer. I just like pizza better than french fries. But also, I guess it depends on where...
Now come!
Whatchamacallit?
I call you.
Depends on where you're getting the french fries from, yeah.
The dead fulfill their oath at last.
Yeah, Galtrev is the capital of Dunland, so to speak. Yeah, Galtrev, the capital of Dunland. That's wild.
Brace yourselves.
Who owns Galtrev? Dunland does, because it's the capital. Saruman tries to own it, but the good Dunlands end up taking control of it.
Focus on staying alive, men!
Oh, bunch of auctions didn't sell. No shock there. Ooh, I might keep that.
It is won. The Corsair host is in full defeat.
Which person from Dunland is responsible for Galtrev? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. NPCs. Oh, that's not helpful. If I had to guess, nope, definitely not him. I do this. I don't know who the leader is, actually. I mean, the ruler of Dunland is, like, lore-wise, is Wolf.
Two hands on your weapons. Focus on the warriors.
Sauron has revealed his vile design, my friend. We must act against it before the hour is too late. For all his pride, he chose to honor Morgoth, his master of old, who once bore the great hammer, Brond.
Does the hammer fall then upon all of Middle-earth?
It may or it may not. The fate of Minas Tirith shall decide a great many other things.
I do not doubt the strength of the Great Gate, but we must
Get out of here,
destroy
bot.
Grom. I will not leave the fate of Gondor.
Side note, rat bastard is an underused
doom
insult. I need to
comes,
use it
Mithrandir.
more.
You must know this. Are we even certain it can be destroyed?
Come, Coniskill. If any among us could answer that for
better or worse, I would already be back in one of the taverns.
Enough! We have strike many power!
But we must hold out long enough to destroy Rock. Mithrandir, will you follow onto the wall? I fear that without
Fight 'em
weapons,
hand to hand,
our men may
that's
soon
the
fall
word.
to despair.
I shall do what I can to combat this deepening darkness.
Focus on the sappers! Cut them down!
Already get hit with the catapult? What a shitty catapult. It can't turn enough to actually hit what's attacking the walls. Love that. Geo of the Liminal Cafe. Well, hello. If you watch Sinners, turn the volume up nicely. You'll thank me later. Sound design is peak. Ooh, good to know. Good to know. There's one scene that caught me totally by surprise, and I couldn't have been more happy they put it in. That alone made the movie one of the best of the year. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. Anything up here? Probably not. Nope. Yeah, this is the part that just makes the Gondor battles suck, is that you can't just speed up the process by bombarding whatchamacallit. Can't just bombard the units. Blow up the tower. Well, yeah, Sinners is already the, it broke the record for most nominations. I think it's at 16 nominations, which is a new record, like in movie history. Return of the King had the previous record at 11. However, Return of the King currently holds the record for winning every award nominated for. So it was nominated for 11 awards, and it got all 11. So we'll see if Sinners can pull that off. Because, I mean, if Sinners can win all 16, that will indeed be, like, legendary. Might as well set up the catapult to in the other direction? Or does it, or do they come from the same direction?
Strength and power! Goblins are the priority! Focus on the warriors!
I can switch those after. Is Sinners even nominated for Best Visual Effects, though? Because, yeah, if it's being nominated for Best Visual Effects, then, yeah, Avatar beats it by far. Interesting, okay. So it is nominated for Best Visual Effects, okay. Well, then, if it wins... I guess the other record it could break is it has to win more than 11. So if it wins 12 of its 16, then it breaks the record for most most awards given to one movie. Even Jurassic World Rebirth is nominated for visual effects. You know, the movie with the invisible gigantic dinosaurs in the waist-high grass. Visual effects so good you didn't see them. Ooh, what's your hot take, Ben?
Cut them down! Fight them hand to hand! Focus on the sappers!
there still something we're waiting for?
Have heart! There's more to come.
Honestly, some of these will be a battle between Cinders and Frankenstein. Oh yeah, that's fair.
Must move to aid the other defenders.
Best animated K-pop Demon Hunters. Yup. Avengers used to be higher on the list, so never mind. Oh. Original score and original song both be Cinders. You think they'll beat K-pop for original song? But at one point, the first Avengers movie was higher rated than Fellowship of Two Towers. To be fair, I thought the first one was a good movie, but is it that good? I don't know if it's that good, but it was really good. Hey, fucking better. I think K-pop will have best original song. Oh, they took out the catapult, I see. Maybe we can hit it. Yeah, that's good enough. I think the reason why they rated the first Avengers movie so high is just because of the hype and build-up to it, right? Like, that movie was, like, 5 to 6 years in the making, kind of just like how Endgame was, where it was, like, 10 plus years into the making, right? There was so much setup for it. So and the payoff was good, so I think that's why those movies are rated so high. But something to consider is those movies also never won any Oscars. Besides Peak Two Towers, Golem arguing. Besides Peak Two Towers, oh, Peak Two Towers is Gollum arguing with himself. I don't know. I've never seen schizophrenia be that well acted out in a movie. That's fair. Yeah, as itself on its own, I don't. Yeah, I mean it's good. It is really good. It's tough to say if it's better, because it's just good. It's just good for different reasons.
Make haste to defeat him.
Because I can't even say like the acting is better or the writing is better. Like they both feel equal for different reasons. Because like you can't say that the first Avengers movie has bad acting, because it doesn't, and it also doesn't have bad writing, and it doesn't have bad CGI. It's just like, is it actually better than Lord of the Rings overall? It's hard to tell. Why Avengers movie is highly ranked is because nobody ever thought we would get a superhero movie. A whole team of superheroes in one season. With a pretty big fucking list of celebrities. Yep. Well, the same though can be said about Lord of the Rings and fantasy. No one ever thought that we would get a massive fantasy movie like we did with Lord of the Rings, and no one thought it would be as successful as it was. Everyone thought it would fail, everyone thought it would be goofy and silly, and its reputation would be ruined forever. But they achieved the impossible, so to speak. They surprised everyone, so they both have that kind of status. But yeah, I think superheroes are more popular than yeah, let's say like fantasy or Lord of the Rings. It didn't help it was directed by the guy who strapped a lawnmower to his chest to cut through a horde of people just a few movies before that. Yes, that was the other thing too. Was people were like, wait, it's being directed by Peter Jackson? How the fuck is that gonna work? This isn't a good sign. Immediate red flag. But they were all wrong. Peter Jackson's original movies, Ben, were New Zealand old gore films, like, you know, Halloween or Texas Chainsaw or Nightmare on Elm Street, like that level stuff, but even almost worse. But it was just New Zealand. Like they're just so cheesy but so classic in their own way. That was where he started. He went from that to Lord of the Rings. Like it's just wild. That man was able to convince a movie studio to give him millions and millions of dollars. Somehow. And his it's the actor that plays is it Nori? I think it's Nori, because he also plays like random orcs and stuff. He's in all of Peter Jackson's horror movies. He's in all of them. Well, he took a little detour to make a little thing called Heavenly Creatures, no? Did he? I haven't heard of him. Anything is possible, this is proof. It's true, it is true. Oh, I didn't know about the Frighteners. Yes, the Frighteners with Michael J. Fox. Yeah, we just get that animation project done, and then we pull up Peter Jackson and convince a random movie studio to give us $1 billion to make a movie. These are all good. These are all good. These are all good. Bad Taste, Dead Alive, Heavenly Creatures. Here, the keys to the Tolkien Kingdom. Things don't happen that way usually. They don't. Nope. They really don't. Well, especially now, because now it's even more about, like, your training and your past experiences and stuff. They don't just take any... Film studios don't just take random story submissions anymore like they used to, which is so disappointing. It's something that I wish I could change, and it's something that I will try to fight for one day, but like, I miss the days of anybody off the street that thinks they have a good idea to submit it. Yes, it could take months to go through everyone's story submission, but everyone can have a good idea. You just have to find it. You don't need to be a writer to have a good story idea. Michael Gracie. The name sounds familiar. It's true. Peter Jackson did help Weta out. He directed The Greatest Showman. Do you know what he did before? Some episodes of Naruto? Oh, wow. You know the guy who's animating my Smart Show once played a game on a kid's pirate show? You played a gay octopus on a pirate show? Hell yeah!
Hold behind the gates! Hold for dawn!
Oh yeah, that's just way more realm. It's Grand. And then the Witch King appears. Only grunts and scream noises for some drink. Nice. How many stars of merit do I need? Again, isn't it like... Yeah, it's 750. Oh, we're so close. So one more epic battle and I can get another gold 3-piece.
What news do you bring, traveler?
I'm wearing second, so I need more second stuff. Could get that pocket item. Ooh, I could get this ring. Yeah, that'll be a good ring to get. So I would need a ring and then pocket. What's the other pocket item? I don't know that. Although the stats on it. Alrighty. Well, I think we will, yeah, we'll call it here for today. And then,